Yo, what's up everybody? So as you guys did see in the title and thumbnail, I'm going to be going over my $1 billion car collection in Driving Empire. Now you guys might be asking, $1 billion? This actually might be very surprising. I'm definitely estimating here, but I could definitely say that after looking at my car collection, which we will go through, I have a total of 313 cars out of 324. After all these cars being bought and all upgrades, I can confidently say it's very close to $1 billion. But let's go ahead and go through my collection. Let's go through my most expensive cars, my favorite cars, my least favorite cars. Let's get straight to it. Now, first of all, how much is it to buy every single car in the game? Now, I do believe it was about 300 million, which was about 2 months ago. So I would estimate it's somewhere near 400 million just for the cars. But with upgrades and so many off-sale cars that are not like, actually listed on the dealership, there is a lot of them. But let's go through my whole car collection so you guys can actually see in detail. I'm going to go first through my favorites. And yes, I don't have like all of them. Like this is definitely not my favorite. But yeah, I have some of my favorites here. First, we have the Rimac Navara. This is the classic, bro. We need to actually get this license. Very good car. This is probably the car that you see me use the most in videos as of recently. Just a really nice car to cruise around. It's not too loud. I don't like hearing too much noise. It's a little bit annoying when you're driving around, but yeah, I mean, this thing is fire. I got the UFO X plate. It's very nice. I just really like this to like just cruise around. Handles well. It's just a nice car, honestly, to drive around. Definitely one of my favorite cars. Then we have the Apollo IE. I used to use this car a lot. Very nice color. You guys see me use this color probably a good amount of times, but yeah, this is also one of my favorite cars. Aston Martin's not really. Audi RS-Q8. Yes, bro. This is literally why is this green? Hold on, let me change it. All right, that's way better. I don't know why it's nighttime now. It just suddenly turned nighttime. But yes, this is my dream SUV in real life. If you guys don't know, I absolutely love this car. This car is amazing. Definitely in my favorites. And what else do we have? We have the Apollo Comfort and Range. This actually used to be one of them. I don't really drive it anymore. It looks really nice though. Oh my god, look at this weather, bro. It actually looks insane. Then Hennessy Venom F5 Revolution Roadster Classic. I'm not gonna go through all of them. Oh my god, this paint looks crazy. Then obviously we got the Koenigsegg Agera. I had the Koenigsegg Gamera also, which was a crazy overpowered car, kind of used to be. Then we got the Jesco. Oh my god, yo, hold on, these textures are kind of insane. Then we have the Koenigsegg Regera. We have the SVJ obviously, and the Huracan STO. This is definitely one of my favorite cars in the game. Look at this. This thing just looks insane. And listen to how it sounds, bro. Like, that sound is actually insane. Then I got the Lamborghini Revuelto. I have a bunch of Lamborghinis, to be honest. Then I have the Nissan GT-R. This thing is super clean. It's actually my dream car since I was like literally 6. This car is very clean. And then we got the 720S GT3, bro. And yeah, I got the Pininfarina. I guess these would kind of stand out a little bit. I do like the Pagani Imola. It's very clean. Yeah, this car is insane. Look how quick it is. Definitely one of the quickest cars right now in the game. We have the Pagani Imola Driving Empire Edition. And then yeah, we just got a couple Porsches, honestly. And we got the famous Zenvo TSRS. And if that guy was watching the video, I'm not dropping the color code, bro. All right, I'm gatekeeping. All right, so no color code for you. That's pretty much it for my favorites. Moving on, we just have a bunch of cars. I'm just gonna click none. Of course, I fall off the map. So I just want to start from the very top and go over some of the favorite cars that I have. You guys can just kind of see. I do have some Alfa Romeos. I have a Barth. Ooh, Alfa Romeo. These are actually very nice. You guys can kind of see it is alphabetically ordered. I have Alfa Romeos. These are all the cars I have. As I did say before, I have 313, so I do have quite a bit of cars. Aston Martin. Ooh, Apollo Project Evo. I've not driven this in a minute, bro. This car is a classic. I feel like no one drives this car anymore. Got some Aston Martins, as you guys can see. Very nice. We got that in the recent update. I have a bunch of Audis, as we can see. I have every car, basically. I'm pretty sure I've gotten basically every car that Driving Empire has dropped in around the last 2 years. I'm pretty sure. I've not missed any. So, yeah, I have a lot of cars. I'm only missing, as I did say, a little bit. I think this is around... Wait, I don't even know. I can't do math. I'm not gonna lie. I'm missing maybe 16, 18 cars. Not too much, honestly. I think Frost has a little bit more. We got the Audi RSQ8. Audi S4. I don't even remember us getting this in the game, to be honest. I just buy cars. I just buy everything. Like, I actually forgot we even had this in the game. And then, yeah, ooh, we got this from Spookfest 2023. I used to drive this thing around a lot. It's basically like a tank. It's a fake little thing. It's very interesting, but it is kind of cool. Like, right there in the back, you can see if we open it up. Let's go ahead and open it up. Yo, this is a classic. Driving Empire right here on the back. So, yeah, this is one of the event cars. That's probably something that I should go over. Then we have collection cars. Bentley Continental GT3. Got a couple more Bentleys. Then I have the Bentley Speed 8 as a limited in all green. I have another limited. We can see the collection car right there, the Cadillac. I have a lot of cars. Cadillac, Chevrolet. We can see I got the police car. I don't know what's really the point of the police car now since you removed the police station, but hey, we got a couple more collection cars. You guys can just kind of look for yourself. Ooh, D Tomaso P900. This is one of my favorite cars. And the spec that I have on this is actually insane. Look at this car, bro. This car is actually insane. This actually used to be like one of the meta cars. This car used to be really good, but it's not as good anymore. So yeah, sadly is not. But hey, this used to be one of my favorite cars, and it's very underrated. Then I have some D Tomaso. I have the Develsit seen, of course. I forget. Yeah, I have it in full yellow. I forgot what color I had it in. We have the DeVille 60. This thing is literally a tank. I forgot we had this car in the game. There's so many cars in the game that I actually forget about them. And look, we've gone through so many cars already, and we're not even halfway, which is insane. But yeah, we have this like monster truck tank looking thing. Looks like straight out of GTA. And then we have Fiat. We have a Ford Raptor. And boy, I forgot we had this in the game. This is actually clean. Look at this wrap like they have on the side. That's actually nice. 4GT. I actually also like the spec a lot on the MK2. Yeah, this is actually nice. But yeah, I got a bunch of cars. This is probably one of the best sounding cars in the game, in my opinion. So like, just listen to this. Like, this car is by far one of the best sounding cars, I think, in the game right now. And also, this car is iconic from Need for Speed. If you know, you know. But yeah, this thing is insane. Then, going back to event cars, this is from Spookfest. No. This is from Winterfest 2023, I believe. This car's a classic. It is the fake Mazda 787V. And you know what's kind of crazy to say? Even though we had fake cars for the last, you know, like, Spookfest and Winterfest event, I actually had more fun when we were grinding for fake cars in, like, 2023 than 2024. So, I don't know. It's definitely interesting. I mean, I feel like Driving Empire needs to work a little bit more on the events. Because for example, the last Easter event we got was definitely very, very questionable. But yeah, let's scroll down to where I think I was around here. Yeah, I was around, oh my, yo, how do I always end up crashing? But yeah, then we have more event cars. We obviously have this little spooky Halloween pumpkin mobile, little dumb thing. Hold on, let me get up here. As I was saying, I have my Halloween pumpkin mobile. This thing is actually so dumb. It goes a freaking boo every time that you honk it. I got all my Hennessy's. I got the full Hennessy collection, a bunch of Jaguars, nothing too crazy. Yeah, nothing really insane. I do have kind of some low cereals, I'm not gonna lie. Most of my cereals are pretty bad. We can see right here. I feel like they should add like a limited section right here. Like, that'd be cool, like a limited and collection section, so you could actually filter it. But yeah, nothing too crazy. I got my Jaguars. I already showed you guys the Koenigsegg's. I got my Lamborghinis here. This is my full collection. I have every Lamborghini basically. Nothing too insane. Urus. I got the Veneno. I got everything. Definitely my favorite right now would have to be either the SVJ, I would say, or the Huracan STL. Let me know what's your favorite Lamborghini down below in the comments. I'm not gonna lie, this one's actually really cool. Like, it is cool, but I'm not a big fan of the design, at least in the back. I don't like how it looks, but this thing is insane. This car moves, bro. I'm not gonna lie, this car actually moves. Then I have my Lancias. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really care much for that. Land Rover, I'm not gonna lie, Land Rover was very forgettable in my opinion. I honestly forget we have Range Rovers, Land Rovers, whatever you want to call them in the game. Like, what? I literally forgot we even had this. Like, what the heck? This thing looks weird. Look at it. Like, why is it built like that? Then we have Lotus. Honestly, they have some iconic cars, bro. The Evija. I was very, very disappointed by this car. I'm not gonna lie. I thought this car was gonna be like crazy fast, like the Pininfarina, but no, it wasn't. Nothing really crazy. It is moving right now though, but yeah, 220. Yeah, bro. I thought this car was gonna be insane, but still nonetheless a very, very iconic car. Then we had the Lotus SAJ Cup 430, which is the car that you get from the subscription, which I don't even think they're really doing much anymore, are they? Game Passes Boost Premium Bundle? I don't think they are. I don't think they're giving cars. So hey, if you got this, you got this. So originally the plan for the subscription that I just showed you guys right there is you get all those, you know, benefits, 50% more cash, 10% more cash, and then you also get a different licensed vehicle every single month, you know, that you actually are subscribed to it. And this is one of the vehicles. They never changed it, but I'm honestly, this car, I wouldn't say it's rare, but I feel like, I don't know, I don't really see it often. It might be maybe less than 5,000, maybe less than 10,000 people that have this car. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's rare, but you definitely don't see it around often. Then we go into the McLaren collection. I got every McLaren. I couldn't even really tell you my favorites. 620R is pretty cool. Got this from the car pack. Very, very nice. That's definitely very, very noticeable. I made this thing blue. I believe it was originally, orange, but I had to make it blue because sadly you can't change this little R right here. I wish you could change it, but the only thing you can make this is blue. So I had to literally make it blue to match because it was ticking me off that it was actually orange and not matching with the spoiler. Got a bunch of these. 675 LT Spider. This car is underrated, bro. Like, look at the paint texture on this, bro. This thing's insane. Got the 720S Spider, also one of my favorite McLarens in my opinion. Paint textures, they absolutely cook. Got the 750S, 765 LT, McLaren Elva. Dang, bro, I don't see the McLaren Elva, man. Yo, going back to my collection actually makes me realize I'm forgetting so many of the cars I have, bro. But this thing is very, very clean. I did it in a green color. If you guys notice in a lot of my specs, I do try to change it up a little bit, but for the most part, I kind of just do like just go for this like greenish, bluish on most of my cars, because honestly that's definitely my favorite color. Blue is my favorite color, but I think this just looks the best on a lot of cars, bro. But this thing is actually super clean. Got the McLaren F1, of course, or Tourist Spider. It's actually crazy how much McLarens we have in the game. Look at that. McLaren Senna. Got the beloved P1. I used to drive this around a lot. I should actually start driving it more, but this thing's actually super nice. I love the spec I have on this. P1, obviously iconic car. McLaren Senna, I don't think I have a crazy spec. Yeah, just all blue carbon fiber basically. Looks insane, but yeah, there's a bunch of McLarens in the game. That's actually crazy. I don't even know how much that is. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I think there might be around roughly 26 to 28. That's kind of crazy. We have a lot of McLarens in the game. Then obviously I do have all the NASCARs. We have Nissans right here. I got the dream car right here, the Nissan GTR fully modded out. I'm pretty sure I made it like this for a thumbnail. I changed a lot of my specs literally just for thumbnails. So yeah, this isn't the best, but hey, it was just for a thumbnail basically. And then yeah, just a bunch of Nissans. This thing is super clean, bro. This car is crazy. I remember when this came out. This is actually a very, very fun update because you can customize your car a lot. So shout out to Nissan because honestly, this was a very, very good update. All the body kits we got. Then moving on to more event cars. This runs from Spookfest 2024. Honestly, bro, very horrible. Not, I wouldn't say very horrible, but not an exciting event. Honestly, it was just like, I don't know. Like I don't know. It was not the best event, honestly. Like, I don't know. I hope they do better for the coming years. But yeah, I mean, this was from Spookfest 2024. I'm sure most of you guys were here, at least playing for a whole year, I would say. And then yeah, I have some more Nobles. I have all the Paganis. This car is an absolute classic Wire Roadster, and yeah, bro. I mean, yo, I remember I used to drive this car all the time. Yo, only the real ones know the Pagani Huayra R used to be like the best car basically in the game, bro. For a while, rush hour, everything. This car was insane. Real ones know this car used to be absolutely crazy, bro. But yeah, I miss this car, bro. I used to drive this thing every single day. This was definitely one of the cars that I used to drive the most. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely love that car. Then we have the Pagani Molo Driving Empire Edition. I'm not gonna bore you guys. I have basically all the Paganis. You guys already know. Then Porsche, I have the GT4 RS from the car pack, which is actually a very, very underrated car. Like, this looks super, super nice. And then I had the Porsche 911 Cora 4.8S Coupe. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I barely drive this. I'd be forgetting that I actually have this. Then I got my two GT2 RSs. I'm just gonna show you guys the spec. I'm not gonna speak too much about them. This is very, very clean though. Then GT3 RS, honestly, one of my best specs if you ask me. Let me get it in like the right lighting. This thing is actually so clean, bro. Look at this. Yeah, it is definitely one of my favorite cars. I do like to drive this around if I'm not driving around the Rimac Nevera, like I said. And then yeah, then we have another GT3 RS and yeah, a bunch of Porsches. I'm not gonna really bore you with that. 918. And then we got the classic, bro. I don't see that many people really driving this around. And we have the R7 Veilside, obviously, from the JDM pack that we used to have in the game when we had, you know, unlicensed cars basically. And yeah, I mean, very iconic car. You guys already know if you guys watch Fast and Furious. Very, very iconic car. And then there's other Renaults. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care too much for these, but I do think this one's really, really cool. Like, look at the way this thing opens up. Hold on, let me see if I can open it. All right, so I guess you just can't open doors anymore. Whatever. Then we had the Roblox race cars. Damn, this was from the classic event. I don't know, was this 2020? No, I think this was 2024. I think this was like summer 2024. But hey, I got my Roblox cars. Yo, I be forgetting about these, bro. No one has these. I mean, not that no one has these, but not like a lot of people really drive these around no more. Then we have the Ravana J9R from Spookfest 2023. Was it? Yes. Oh damn, bro, I missed this, man. I don't know why, but like low key, bro, Spookfest 2023 is kind of slept on, bro. That was a good event, man. But yeah, holy voice crack. But yeah, this was actually a good event. This used to be one of the craziest cars. It still is a really good car, but it used to be also a meta car. We have my SSCs. Nothing too crazy. I do really like the spec I have on. Never mind. I thought I had a different spec on this, but no. But yeah, I have my SSCs. Nothing too crazy. I got the Bus Chubby GT3500. I got a couple of Spikers TVR. Ooh, I got a TVR Driving Empire edition. This is cool. Like, this is one of the coolest cars in my opinion. Look at that. This thing is so low to the ground. Look how, like, there's barely any space between the ground and the front lip. It's actually insane. And then yeah, TVR, I got some bad guys. I have all my collection cars. This thing is insane. This car is so clean. This car is absolutely amazing. But yeah, as you guys literally see, there's a common theme in most of my cars. I literally go for the same exact thing basically. Like, I always go for a color like this basically, but I just think it honestly looks the best. And then I have a couple fake cars. This, yeah, that speaks for itself. That startup is actually insane. That startup is crazy, bro. I literally remember being a QA and testing for this car and I was like, holy, bro. But yeah, that's basically it. Got my Volkswagens. Ooh, I got my Zenvo TSRS. I'm pretty sure I already went over this. I got the TS1 GT. What spec do I have on this? Ooh, okay, all blue. This is clean. That's actually nice. And then yeah, that's basically it, bro. I got the Lycan. Ooh, Fenrir Super Sport. This thing is underrated, bro. This is one of the most insane cars in my opinion. Look at that. Oh my god, yeah, this is crazy. This is honestly insane. This looks crazy. But yeah, that's basically my whole car collection. Now, if you guys really care, I will go over. Ooh, I forgot about this car. This is basically, I'm pretty sure, the only car from the crates that is actually left. But yeah, that's pretty much it for my car collection. While we're here, I might as well just show you guys everything else that I have. So helicopters, I have basically everything. UFO, I got everything from the events. I got everything. I got the super yacht. I have all the motorcycles. Got the Witch's broomstick, absolute classic. Can I get on it? Is it broken? Oh, it has been broken for a minute. Now I think about it. Damn, that actually sucks. I have all the houses. I don't know how to pull it up. Hold on, let me go to let me go to the dealership. I've had everything in the game for a while, and I'm honestly very, very blessed thanks to you guys and actually, you know, showing support. And yeah, I have everything in the game. Garages, event, classic Roblox house. I have absolutely everything in the game. So yeah, shout out to you guys. It's only possible because of you. But that is basically my full collection. That's all I have in the game. That's all I have in the game. I have everything. I've had everything for a minute. I'm not gonna lie. And I also started playing Drive Empire, I believe, around July or August of 2023, I believe. Around that time, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I feel like I've accomplished a lot in a short time. Shout out to you guys. It's honestly possible because of you guys. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my car collection. If anyone wanted to see it in full detail. Now, how is this 1 billion with the upgrades that we have now? And basically, since like the last year, we have had like a whole new customization system. I can assure you with upgrades, I am definitely close to a billion. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely very close to that. But yeah, that is my full $1 billion car collection in Drive Empire. Let me know what you guys think about it. What is your favorite car of mine that I have? Favorite spec? Honestly, some of my favorites I could say right now would be the Rimac, Porsche GT2 RS, Porsche GT2 RS. Let me just think of the memories. Zenvo TSRS. I honestly have a lot of favorites. Nissan GTR, Audi RS Q8. There is a lot of favorites that I have. But let me know what is your favorite car for my collection and your favorite spec. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Make sure that you guys like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter. Let's get to 100 followers. I'm trying to grow Twitter. My social links will be down in the description. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Have a good one, everybody, and bye.